Hi dear Libra, I'm Nicole and welcome to your health and wellness portion of your spiritually guided reading. I'm going to zip right through it so that we can get started in your career life focus and your love focus spiritually guided reading. So Libra, on the 1st of January, really want you to look into any pain you're feeling in your teeth, your skin, your bones, and your knees. Any kind of flare-up you're having there, this is Spirit telling you, please look into it. One of the tips that I learned from an aunt who has ascended on into the Abba Kingdom is for any cavities I was feeling or any root canal that I couldn't afford to get done at that time, putting that BC powder, it's crushed, like a crushed painkiller or kind of like a Tylenol or ibuprofen, but it's crushed up and it comes in a powder envelope. Definitely put that right into that cavity or right on that tooth, and it took the pain right away. So there might be something that you want to look into, but go on to look and see if any dentist is going to do it pro bono or on a sliding scale as well if you're financially challenged right now. Any kind of calcium deficiencies for your bones and any swelling or needing to have injections or replacement surgery in your knees. Definitely time to look into that. Libra, around the 16th of the month, this is a time to really look into a combination of traditional and natural remedies for your uterus, digestion, breast, stomach, and your womb. So if you're trying to conceive, this may be a time for you to look into a more natural supplement if you can, but to definitely bring it up to your physician's attention or your health and wellness coach. And to do your research. Definitely time to do your due diligence if you are pregnant to make sure you are saying anything that feels uncomfortable. Definitely not being quiet about it and making sure that you're getting your ultrasounds done no matter what your history shows. Make sure that your medical team is working for you to make sure you give birth to a beautiful, blessed baby. You may look into if your uterus is tilted, you might have that going on. Just look into making sure that you're okay in those areas. Gentlemen, making sure that anything going on with your stomach, you're not ignoring it. Also getting your breast checks, everybody, men included. Also, and you can do those at home as well. So Libra, towards the 31st total solar eclipse, this is a time to honor any abnormalities in your calves, your shins, your ankles, and your arteries, okay? Definitely don't ignore any pain or constant cramping. Look into making sure you're having enough fluid, as in just drinking more water, and cleaning out your system there for any cramping that might be going on, and getting out and walking more and not being sedentary. Let's go ahead and get started with your spiritually guided reading. Hi dear Libra, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in and raise our vibration. You ready? Deep breath in, kissing our higher self. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Divine Source. Thank you so much for our dear Libras. Thank you so much for allowing me to channel their spiritual guidance. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dear Libra, you come into January on the full moon. There's a cycle that's ending in your career life, in the way that you are being viewed in your public image. And you are, so if you're single, you're tired of being single. You don't want to be seen as being single. If it was rough on you for the holidays and you're just like, I really don't want to be the third wheel. I don't want to be at my family gatherings single anymore. That's really coming up the beginning of January. Also, if you are not respected, if you don't feel like you're respected enough, if you're not in that position of achievement that you want to be in your career, it's coming up for completion. And so that you can end that cycle and go into this next beautiful phase of life. So be vulnerable. It's a beautiful thing to be vulnerable. So you look at these old dead branches that are brittle, break them very quickly, they burn very fast, and you're going into this beautiful new cycle of life. Okay, growth. Listening to the wisdom of your heart. Very supple, pliable, tolerant, flexible. Bend with the energy, move with the energy by being vulnerable to your truth and not letting fear hold you back. Spirit is on you, sending you messages from heaven, reminding you how to find your center. Please check in with yourself. And to know that in your career path, you are to be using your spiritual gifts. That you've got those gifts for a reason. And you are an educator. You don't have to be a specific stereotypical teacher, if you will. You don't have to be teaching students. You teach through your career. You may be a hairstylist. You may be an art curator, a museum curator. You may be a specialist in artifacts, ancient Egyptian artifacts. And you're teaching because you own your craft. I mean, you've got it. And your spirit is such that you just exude that knowledge and that confidence. So definitely, confidence. Remember, your spiritual gifts are meant to be used. When you go into the new moon on the 16th, for you, this is in your family. It is in the land that you own or want to own. This is in your property, but it's also an inheritance. And what steps you take on the 16th to enhance your career, to enhance your family life, to balance out that energy in your home and in your work life, your image really works for you. So remember that negativity, being around toxicity, will work against you this month. And remember that, dear Libra, you are being reminded, honey, that you've got gifts that the Most High gave you. And for you to use them in your career. So that image, your public image, is up for review by yourself, from yourself. And Spirit is doing that for a reason. So what is it that you really desire? Have you bought into a career, a mindset, a practice, patterns that aren't becoming of who you are and certainly don't support the direction that you want to take your life in? What is it that you want? Because your desire is coming right into fruition. You're manifesting. Alpha and Omega is right there with you. Okay, Alpha and Omega, right there with you. Telling you, I've got you. I'm sending you all kinds of signs, synchronistic messages, your spiritual guidance, and I want you to hear me. So in order for you to hear Divine Source, check in with yourself. When you feel frazzled, when you feel irritable, impatient, when you feel like manipulating the outcome to suit your needs and desires in an unethical way or in a way that's not following your integrity, stop. That's when you know Spirit is telling you, be vulnerable to what you're feeling. And being reminded that, honey, you're too good for that. Way too good for that energy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because when you move into the total lunar eclipse, you're really more about, okay, how can all of this fit into the bigger spectrum of the group, of our family, of my children? How can, is my image okay with my career? How can I be more well-rounded in my family, in my home life, behind the closed doors? How can I be pampered, nurtured? You're making those steps on the 16th, on the new moon in Capricorn. And then by the total lunar eclipse, you're like, okay, this is the way that I'm changing it. This is that hope, that optimism. This is that faith. This is the trust in the next big thing that I am going to use to help me in my public image, to help me harmonize my relationships behind closed doors. So you've got behind the closed doors, personal, family, relationship balance going on this month, and you've got external, public, being seen in the public eye, high visibility in your career. Also, if you're single and you don't want to be, or if your marriage is kind of rocky, or your committed bond is rocky, people might be talking, or you might just want to be seen in a certain light, unlike the way you are right now. So making those changes this month. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And leading by example, and that's beautiful, because coming into January with your energy really focused on some type of emotional completion with high visibility and being in the public eye, and you being told that you have a way of counseling others, your voice, you have that compassion and that charisma, and helping other people awaken their spiritual gifts. So definitely stay tuned. Thank you so much for our New Year's private coaching specials. Ooh. All right, so trust your instincts, trust your intuition this month in your love life. Embrace each moment. If you're out in the public eye and you're not being seen the way you want to, and if behind closed doors you're arguing, fussing, embrace each moment. Laughter, because you're with your life partner, you're with the one that you're going to be with in this lifetime, or that's what you're seeking. So Spirit is pulling you in alignment, but you've got to keep your thoughts focused on the prize, what your goal is. And if you want that significant other that's going to be a good father figure, a good mother figure for your children, if you want someone that wants children, this is absolutely telling you to consider their word, consider their voice as their advocate in your love life, embracing each moment, maybe bringing the children along with you, and not just always letting it be just you and the other person, but really putting your children first and seeing how this other person feels about that, whether you're in a committed bond or not, whether you're dating or not. How do they feel about children? Are you already married at date 1? Date 2, date 3, even a month later? Are you already wanting to have children with this person? Just seeing, embracing each moment and letting it happen organically, trusting your feelings when the red flags show up. But definitely, Spirit's telling you can't get away from this. And it is beautiful that you have victory here as you stay strong on your desire. What is it that you're bringing into fruition? Beautiful. Thank you so much. And be reminded, Your life partner does not have to be your twin flame or your soulmate. Your life partner can be someone that you decide, thank you so much, to be with, even when it's a loveless relationship, a sexless relationship, an addicted relationship, a give relationship, something toxic and imbalanced relationship can be a life partnership. So be very aware of spirit telling you what is it that you desire, because you are painting your picture. It truly is up to you. So when you're finding your center and you are grounding yourself and understanding, hey, I've got a voice here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And using it, because you're receiving those signs. Remember, Spirit's sending them to you, so you may not want to pay attention to them in your love life and in your career, but Spirit is sending you in a specific direction here, and it may be very tough to recognize those signs, but once you do, honey, boom, that's when things start taking off. And you reach your victory because you step out on faith and you're saying, oh my gosh, oh Lord, I trust you. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, my dear Libra, is, many of you are lacking the faith and the trust and the hope that things are going to go your way. There's many of you that have fallen off your path. I feel like there's some single parents out there for sure. And these full moons, the total lunar eclipse and on the 31st and the full moon on the 1st is really going to highlight that. So please pay attention to whatever surfaces emotionally, because it's going to take you, it's asking you, Spirit is asking you to be vulnerable to that energy for change. Thank you so much. Check out Dr. Brene Brown's vulnerability video on YouTube. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Watch out for those that are with somebody who is toxic, because as Spirit just, oh goodness, oh gosh, there's some stuff here that's just not a good relationship and love, but you have the opportunity to turn this around. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Heavenly Angels. Please show our dear Libras. This is karma. This is teaching you a lesson, but it's a good lesson. It's teaching you how to avoid this type of connection going forward. There's infidelity here also. So check out, make sure, how are you feeling about this person? Check in with yourself and say, how am I feeling? Are they really someone I want around my children? Do they want children? Has there been children born that I don't know about, or that I'm just finding out about? What's going on here? Spirit is saying, trust your intuition because it's strong right now. You know the truth of the situation that's on your soul. So, dear Libra, you have received unquestionable signs. And though it may frighten you, you know Spirit is guiding you towards happiness. Honor your intuition. Okay? They know that you have been going through something that requires help from within the spirit realm. And okay, so this energy is something. Let's just dive right in. There's a single parent here. There's someone that is not feeling so nurtured, not so pampered. And the new moon for you on the 16th is highlighting your home, your pampering, your nurturing, your ability to be this turned upright. But with this can very well signify a single parent, but it can signify not grounding yourself and not checking in with yourself, not being at one and in harmony with your surroundings. Get out in nature, go for your walks. Definitely taking that time out to just meditate here, checking in with yourself, all of that, knowing that you are spiritually connected, that you are to be vulnerable to the energy that's coming to you and not ignore it. Because what's crossing you is the lack of faith, the lack of trust, and lack of hope that this is going to be something that you desire, that's going to manifest. It may not be with this person that you're dating, may not be with the person you're with, but something has you unhinged. And you already saw that this relationship, for those that are dating, it may even be someone that you've committed to, is not long term. It's not in your benefit for having children, having a family life with. It is definitely, there's something going on here that isn't meant for longevity. And that energy is going to come to you. So on the new moon, take those action steps to be vulnerable, to, if it's toxic, to move away from this type of bond. Because it definitely, there's a block here. There's definitely a block in the love situation that you've got going on, or whatever's going on behind closed doors. There's communication that needs to happen. There's something that's stopping you. There's a deal breaker. There's something there that says, hey, there can be thinking that the grass was greener on the other side for someone else. It could have been your partner, could have been you. But making that decision between love and work, or between two people here, and just finding out that, oh goodness, I made the wrong choice, or ignoring that choice, but feeling like you made a mistake, and just being out of balance. This can be just that, you're not centered enough. I do feel like that a lot, that's throughout, that it's just the case that you're not centered, because I feel like you've been ignoring the signs that Spirit has been sending you, dear Libra. Not everybody, but I do feel a lot of you just have been desiring that type of love that you truly do deserve. But Spirit is reminding you, honey, listen to what I'm telling you to do. That's what Spirit is saying. Listen to what I'm saying to do. Embrace each moment for what it is. Be in that moment. If they upset you, be in that moment of being upset and share how you feel. If they make you happy, be in that moment. Share how you feel. But not jumping a month, 2 months, a year down the line and saying, hey, yep, I just met this person is the one. Or being able to forgive and move from the past also. But if you can't do that, then there's that block of this being, pretty much the holy grail of the type of relationship, the love relationship you want. Karma is not going to work in your favor until you learn those lessons. So take time to really center yourself, because Spirit's reaching out to you in a humongous way to ask you to please stop and be vulnerable, because Spirit knows you want it for the long term. And to be confident, be strong. But someone's in a relationship that you're fearing that this is a player. You're fearing that you really can't make it last. And Spirit is telling you, you don't have to fuss and argue. You don't have to be nasty and manipulate. You can use your beautiful, sweet, caring, compassionate, charismatic self and be in your integrity, because the environment is really good to have that beautiful, sweet, romantic energy within your relationship. But there's something there that's keeping you up at night, that is a screwdriver in your side, and I feel like it is infidelity. I feel like you are feeling like, you know, you've got somebody that is not going to be faithful, that hasn't been faithful, and now you're wondering, should I leave? And you know, did I make a mistake here with this person? So just know that this is karma that's coming up for you. They may talk a good game and be unable to stay. You know, the stability and the security that you desire mid-month, especially making those changes, because that's where your energy is going to be. I want to make those changes towards a commitment. And it could be causing you, or this other person could be a Capricorn, Taurus, a Virgo energy that's, you know, or this could be a part of your moon, your sun, or your cusp or rising sign that's just kind of ungrounded and just needing to get back into balance. But I truly feel this has every bit of your energy all over it. So this, you know, you might be dealing with someone who you accept to be your life partner, but if you don't know, that spirit has you pulled towards this energy. So the choice is truly up to you. But just know that judgment is here, and that's karma. So this is lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson. Go back to August 2017, I'm sorry. Go back to August 2017. What did the solar eclipse tell you? What did it show you? Because now the full moon in Leo total eclipse is now all about the group, all about your family, all about all the people that are involved, your association with the group of friends, your association with, your membership with, your subscription with, your hanging out with, whatever your connection is with, is up, you know, and thinking of what is the next thing that I'm supposed to be doing? What is this jump into my future that Spirit is showing me to leap with faith in? What is it about? So until you get that, it's going to keep coming up, the same situation, the same screwdriver in your side, because I do feel like there's been some infidelity, and or you know, you might have been engaged and broke off the engagement, or they might have broke it off. They might have said they're not in love anymore. You might have said you're not in love anymore, but something came that's causing this block in your relationship. So be vulnerable to what Spirit's got going on inside of you, because once you get clear on your desire, honey, it becomes yours in reality. Take Rick here. Please stay tuned, dear Libra, for our 2018 New Year's private coaching specials. I would love to see if we're a good fit. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, become a spiritual superstar. If you're not with us already, you are already a spiritual superstar, so we would love to have you. Mwah! Honey, I love you, and I will see you very soon. Hi, dear love. Okay, so you made it to the end of your spiritually guided reading, and I pray that you enjoyed every step of the way. Don't forget to view your sun, moon, rising, and cusp signs, as well as your partner or whoever you're crushing on. All right, so what do you get when you coach with me? Well, first of all, don't take my word for it. Go to IneedSpiritualGuidance.com and look at our client testimonials after you hear this beautiful special that Spirit is blessing all of us with. So what do you get? You are going to get 1 to 1.5 hours of coaching with me each week. Now, the 1 to 1.5 is because I don't want you to stop midstream if you're trying to master a method, a tool, a technique. And it's very important that you're able to move forward in a sustainable way because you've got a beautiful life to enjoy. The milestones, the goals, the accomplishments, your achievements are absolutely paramount. They are so important. Reaching that goal, absolutely. However, enjoying the journey is, it's the love of reaching that milestone. And when you receive those breakthroughs, it's that self-gratification that I receive. And so I'm very blessed to be able to enjoy that experience with you in our coaching sessions. So we have had 100% success with our 6-month coaching program, and that I say humbly, so proud of my clients, and I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed to be on a journey that is so great, you know. Your trust I take to heart and soul. I know how vulnerable coaching is because I'm a coach with several coaches. Honey, I believe in self-development. Anything to improve the quality of your life, I'm there. I have an undergrad in educational studies because I love the babies. I love teaching. I love sharing what God has gifted me with. And I can't be quiet about it. So you will receive over 40 years of spiritual experience that I have mastered and that I'm still learning. Absolutely. I'm a life learner and I'm a lifelong teacher. I'm working in my master's as a health and wellness coach to receive licensure and certification in international coaching accreditation. Excuse me. You know, I'm serious about life, but I'm serious about having a good time too. And we're all human, you know. Just as much as I could have put that on silent, I didn't. Things happen, which brings me to one of the benefits that you get in our coaching sessions. 3 911 calls. 3 911 calls in our 6-month coaching program. Now, what is that? A 911 call is pretty much what it sounds like. When you are experiencing any type of sudden change, an obstacle, something that causes you to have a breakdown, almost a meltdown, whatever causes you to stop in your life and causes some type of pain, fear, anger, sadness, fright, reach out to me. I will get back to you as quickly as possible. The one thing we don't want to do is react on emotion. So whether you coach with me or not, always remember that that is a nugget for you to carry in your life journey, because yes, our life is a beautiful journey. Always try to take 10 breaths of our Creator's energy by inhaling deeply, raising your vibration, challenging your human, exhaling completely, welcoming every new moment that you're blessed with, pausing, because no matter what obstacle has taken you aback, it does not have the right to take your power. So in our coaching sessions, your agenda is my agenda. And we don't even begin. I won't even agree to coach with you until I hear that you are 100% invested in self. Not me. You. Your life is beautiful in spite of any obstacle that comes along. In our coaching session, we teach you how to master handling those obstacles and seeing them as the tests that they are. They're challenges, and they will be there. So once I hear that you're invested in yourself, I'm there every step of the way. Honey, you got me. Every step of the way, by your side. So those 911 calls are geared to get you back in the most grounded position to make a strong, solid, empowered decision forward. You're going to do that dance. I'm here with you. So you get those 911 calls. You also get 3 spiritually guided readings. That's right. Personal to you. Spiritually guided readings. Just like the one you just watched. However, it's specifically for you. Whatever question you have, whatever's going on at that moment, it is yours as a part of the benefit in our 6-month coaching program. So again, I feel very blessed that we're able to say we have a 100% success rate with our 6-month coaching program. And go to ineedspiritualguidance.com and hear about it from some of our coaching clients. Here's the big kicker. I'm offering 50% off to the first coaching clients that secure their position, because I can only have a limited amount of clients. You deserve my full undivided attention, and that is what you're investing in me for. And so I will not overbook myself. So that's a biggie. And I don't accept everyone. If we're not a good coaching fit, it's okay. I promise you. I will not be offended, and I pray that you won't be. But I will work with you to get the best coach that you can have. And if you need a therapist, to absolutely tell you that. I will never lie to you. And I take your trust to heart and soul. So, if coaching with me is something that you are interested in, you got some goals that you want to make happen, you've got some achievement that you need to go on ahead and claim, then honey, let's talk. All right, don't forget, view your sun, moon, rising, and cusp signs, and you got your Saturn specials out there too. Happy New Year, many blessings in 2018. Honey, I love you. Mwah. And I will see you very soon.